All right, you guys, I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys today. My name is Anna Justice. I'm an independent promoter with Prove It. And my husband and I both share the ketone conversation full time. I'm married to my protein hunk of 10 years now. And we have 3 little boys, so I guess I'm technically a mob, if you want to call me a mob. My life is insane. I do a lot of butt wiping. A lot of sports, a lot of extracurricular activities. I run to Taekwondo. There's a lot of punching. There's a lot of kicking in my house. And I think I got 3 amazing boys on my hands. So it's great to see you guys today. I'm really excited about connecting with you guys today. This topic that I'm going to share with you guys has been on my heart for a couple of weeks now. And so when Abigail asked me to share with you guys, I knew exactly what I wanted to share. And so next week, I'm going to do a part 2 to what I'm sharing today with you guys. So if you have a pen and paper, I would highly suggest grabbing a pen and paper, because I'm going to give you guys some really great tips on how to overcome obstacles in your business and in your personal life. So really excited. I'm just going to pull up my notes here. So my topic today is stepping towards the obstacle. So I want to talk to you guys about stepping towards the obstacle instead of away from it. And I know that that's probably something that we all challenge. We always have in our life every day as a personal challenge. So how do we step towards those things instead of stepping back or away from them? This business always presents its challenges. We often hit road bumps along the way, and we don't really know how to overcome those things sometimes. So that's what I want to do today with you guys, is have a heart-to-heart on how to overcome those things. Number 1, and I wrote in bold letters in my notes, start with this. So what obstacles are there? What things do we have in our life that we have to overcome? Well, first of all, number 1, we have external obstacles. So we have things that are outside of our control. We have politics. I mean, don't we wish we could change the political realm sometimes? We have politics, which is completely out of our realm of control. We have physical sickness. We have people that are dealing with, chronic illnesses that we cannot control that. We'd love to be able to fix that. And I believe in a higher source. I believe only God can dictate those things. And so those are beyond my control. I can't do anything about that. We have number 2, internal obstacles. So the one-time issues, the one-time things that happen in our life that that we can go through and we can overcome, but they can be major things. They can be debt, like they could be, a death in the family. I know recently, last year, my grandmother of 88 years, she passed away. And then a year later, just recently, we lost Nate's mom at the, young age of 56. And so those things were beyond our control, and that was a one-time obstacle that we had to get through. And, and at that point in time, it feels like it's never going to end. It feels like you're never going to get through it, but you get through it. And your business can often go into maintenance mode. And I put that in bold letters because when we had those deaths happen in our families, we ended up kind of, basically just trying to thrive in our business and helping the people in our business succeed. But it was very difficult for us to be able to pour 110% in because we were dealing with so many outside things. So that's number 2, internal conflicts. Then we have the habitual obstacles, the things in our life like, you getting in your own way. Do you ever feel like you get in your own way? Like you're your biggest obstacle sometimes? I think that this business really creates this head game of always feeling like I have to overcome something. And I'll tell you, like, Nate and I, we've been in this business a couple years now. We're rank 8 champions, and every day there's an obstacle. Every day we have to go through something. Something doesn't work in the back office, or somebody, wants to trade out their Maui Punch for Heart Tart or whatever. Like there's always something that's going to happen. And so it's always going to be something that you're going to have to overcome. So it might be bad habits. It might be a negative mindset. And you hear it often. I did a call actually for somebody just yesterday, thinking of becoming a promoter. And I got on the call with this girl, and right away, this was the language that I knew was a habitual obstacle right away. And the language was, well, I don't really know if I know enough people to promote. Well, I don't really know if I can do this. I'll just casually try it and see what happens. That's an habitual obstacle. They've already chosen to have that obstacle in their life before they've even tried to move forward and even see if they could even become successful at what they're doing. It's their language. It's the things that they say to almost boycott themselves before they even get started, if that makes sense. So what I want to do is I just want to cover with you guys things that we can do to overcome those obstacles in our life. So number one, don't give up. It's really easy to give up. When things don't go our way, when things don't go exactly as planned, it's really easy to just say, you know what, forget it. I'm not cut out for this. I love multi-level marketing. I was never an MLM girl. I was never a community-based girl, whatever you want to call it. I had the whole misconception of it's a scam. Somebody just wants my money. I just have to grind people. I felt like it just wasn't real. And Nate and I are legit. Like, he's military. He served 12 years in the military, and we've been told where to go and what to do in our military career and in our lives. And so having the freedom to do this job has really opened up our eyes to exactly, what we're doing and what we love about it. And I'll tell you, I love it, because community-based marketing, you're not only establishing and building relationships with amazing people, you get to support people that you get to build people up that that you can work with. I mean, when friends of ours support us and they, get ketones and they share ketones, they're supporting us. They're supporting, our boys, for Taekwondo and for swimming lessons and everything else. And I mean, when I go to Walmart, I don't know where my money's going. I don't know who the CEO of the company is. I don't know what he's doing with my money. But what I can tell you is that when I buy from somebody, like if I was to buy from Patsy Young or from Claire or from Britt or any of these people I see on the screen, I know that it's going in your pocket, and I know that it's benefiting you and your family and the desires that you want. So I love that. So never give up. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And you know what? How many times do we try to do something and it doesn't work out, and then we just say, you know what? It wasn't for me. And it wasn't necessarily not for you. It's just that you never tried enough. Thomas Edison was trying to make the light bulb, and he tried 10,000 times to make the light bulb before he got the light bulb. So how long are you willing to keep trying before you have your light bulb moment? Instant gratification is not reality. And, I can be honest in saying that, like, this business, any business, is work. It doesn't matter if you're in this community-based marketing, if you were working at Target, if you were working at Winners, whatever it is, you have to work to get paid. And in this industry, you have to work to get paid. So number two, to overcome obstacles, don't make comparisons. This is a trap. Comparisons are an ultimate trap. And here's why, is we all run the race differently. Comparison is a definition of misery. If you are comparing yourself to somebody else and to their race and to their journey and how fast they're running, then it's easy to become disillusioned. It's easy to become frustrated, to not feel like you're not reaching your goals. But you know what? Like, there's moms out there that have 4 kids and they're working from home, and you might have 2 or 3 kids at home still, and you have 1 in school. And I understand what that's like. We've had little ones at home working. We had 2 last year, and now we just have 1. It's a lot of work. You're trying to potty train. You're trying to, get lunch on the table and then prep supper. And then, there's extracurricular and everything else happening after school. And so, you have to look at it and go, okay, this is me as a mom doing this. And then there might be somebody who's single who can just like pour everything into this. You don't have a lot of other things happening. That's okay. We're just all running a different race. And so, like I said, comparison is a definition of misery. We are all unique and we've all been created differently, different talents and different gifts. And so successful people know their worth. And I said that in bold letters because successful people know what they're worth and know the time and the value that they're going to give others. And so if that means that you have time to pour into this business for 30 minutes a day, you can give all of that worth that you have, that is going to help succeed in this business and help others. You can pour into that and you can give everything you got to help others build this business in 30 minutes in your day. Know what you have to offer and what others can offer to their team. And so it's really important that you connect with the people that you're working with and you ask them, like, what is it that you're really good at? What is it that you can offer others? Because if you don't know those giftings and you don't know those things that they can offer, then it's really difficult for you to utilize those giftings and let them flourish in the things that they're awesome at. I can tell you, like, I see some people here personally from our team, like, we got some people that I know are amazing recruiters, and other people are amazing at organization, then other people are amazing at administration. And so you have to like let them flourish and let them run in those things that they're amazing at. Number 3, stay positive. Mindset is everything. And so we talk about mindset all the time, and mindset's, the power behind success. Mindset is everything. You can always find the good in something. So we've all been through rough patches in our personal lives. We've all been through rough patches in our business. And, it's easy to get consumed with, being negative, things aren't working out, this is happening, that's happening. And you know what? And then it just consumes us. And then we can't even function anymore because we've almost become trapped in this negativity and trapped in this mindset. So I challenge you today, drop the dead weight out of your life. If the dead weight means a toxic friendship that is holding you down, that person is, you can't do that business, or, it's just ketones, or, I've never seen you do anything. Some people can be, pretty nasty in our life. And sometimes it's the people that are the closest to us that feel that they can say the most. And sometimes it's best to drop that toxicity out. Surround yourself with people who are for you and not against you, who want to see you succeed, who are willing to help you through your journey. So number 4, I want to say, set goals. And here's why. Goals are new opportunities. I love goals. I'm always looking for something new. Like, I personally have a goal right now in this business, and I have been dreaming. I literally have been dreaming about these goals because I am thinking about them 24/7. I woke up yesterday or 2 mornings ago and I said to Nate, I'm like, wow. I said, I went to bed one night, and I'll tell you guys, it was crazy, this dream I had. But I was in a room and it was full of people, ketone loving people. But all I could see, I couldn't even see the people. I could just see the walls. That's all I could see around me was the walls. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, you know what? Those walls got to go. So the next night, crazy enough, I dreamt again. I was in an even larger room, and there was even more ketone loving people, and there was just walls. And all I could see was walls. And then I said to Nate, I said, you know what? I'm like, this is showing me right now that I'm allowing walls to come around in my life instead of going for those goals and breaking through those things in my life. And so I started realizing that, I needed to make some changes. And so what I'm telling you guys today is stuff that I personally am developing on my own, is personally what I'm learning. So setting goals, I need to set attainable goals. And not to look at the walls and the things that are holding me back, but to go beyond those things. You know, every person in this, on this Zoom today, you guys can commit to different things. You guys can, you know, commit to a certain amount of time a day to grow your business. And so, you know, be realistic with your goals, be realistic with the things that, you know, that you want to do. And when you are real, because we all have to be real here, when we're real, then we actually will achieve those goals. Because the second those goals are completely unattainable, we get frustrated. We're like, I can't do this. Then we throw in the towel and say, forget it. So then I want to say to you guys, be a good steward of what's been given to you. Now, this one is really close to my heart because you have a team. You could have a team of 10. You could have a team of 200. But you need to take care of the people that you are working with. You have to take care of them. You have to help them overcome the obstacles that they are going through in their life and that they're dealing with. And it's really, really important to serve them. And this one is really close to my heart because I feel like sometimes, you know, we look and we're like, I want more, I want more. But really, we're not becoming good stewards of what we already have. And so how would we have so much more if we're not taking care of what's been given us? And I say, like, taking care, like we're probably really good at messaging someone and saying, hey, there's a promo on, or heart charts available, or whatever else. But like, where are they at personally? And are you being a good steward of reaching them and meeting them at where they're at? You know, and I would challenge you to serve them and to look outside of yourself and your desires and your wants and the things that you want to do to create this amazing business for yourself and make it happen for someone else. Because the second you serve someone else and you make it happen for someone else is when it's going to be the most rewarding for you, because naturally those things that you're working for will happen. It's important to serve others and look outside of yourself when you do this business. It's satisfying, it's gratifying, and it's fulfilling. And lastly, what I want you guys to do today, because I don't want to leave without a challenge to you guys, is to write down 2 people in your organization that you feel that you need to connect with. You need to connect with them, ask them how you can serve them today. When you help them, you will not only show yourself that you're not giving up, and not only show yourself that you're not being in a comparison mode, you will stay positive. You will help them achieve their goals, which are their goals and your goals too. And so today, I just want to challenge you guys. When we want to overcome these obstacles in our life, we want to overcome these things. The first and foremost and the most important part is to serve others and to help them achieve their goals and to look outside of ourselves. So thank you guys so much. I didn't want to take a lot of your time today. I'm very much, wanting to be on point and targeted and say what I need to say and give you guys some golden nuggets today. And so appreciate all of your faces on here. And I'm just looking at the chat because I didn't really glance at it much during the call, but I will end the recording.